There's three rules in life, okay? You never ask a woman her weight, a man his salary, and you never ask Argentina why there's no black people on their national team. Now, unless you live under a rug, you may have noticed that Argentina has quite the reputation for how they treat countries with players that have a darker skin complexion. And unfortunately, a lot of this gets pushed under the rug because they have a short man who's really good at winning rigged World Cups in the Middle East. I'm just joking. That's a whole video for another time, right? A lot of this does unfortunately get overlooked because they do have Leo Messi as their captain. And this is a problem that they're going to be dealing with unless it's seriously addressed. Now, on social media, Enzo Fernandez has been the face of this racism, these racist chants. However, not to put blame on just him, it was majority of the team. Luckily for me, as a Man United fan, I didn't see anything about Lisandro Martinez or Alejandro Garnacho. Luckily, I was rooting for them in the Copa America, even though my boy Garnacho, he didn't get to grace the field, man. On a serious note, though, this is a problem that needs to be addressed with Argentina, and we're going to be digging deeper into this. There has been arguments in favor of Argentina saying, hey, it's not really racism. That's just how their culture is. And to top it all off, they beat Colombia in the final, and they were singing chants about France. They beat France 2 years ago. And if they really want to be petty, a few years before that, who beat them? Before that, though, you may have noticed this banner in my bio. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I will be getting that Paul Pogba haircut at 10,000 subscribers. If you don't believe me, I said wallahi, okay? Wallahi, I'll get that haircut, all right? Okay, so now before we continue, I'm gonna go ahead and play that audio and video for you. Fair warning, it is a little blurry, you know, it is a little distorted. It's gonna be hard to hear some of the racisms. After this video, though, we're gonna go ahead and analyze it, and we're gonna see what has the world in uproar. So in that clip, you can kind of hear they say something along the lines of Angola. They're basically elaborating on the famous chant that the fans made popular during the World Cup. It is a chant that is against France and is against the French national team and their players. They're basically mocking how the players are all African descent, but they all play for France. I mean, I think that's pretty normal. It's pretty normal for people to immigrate and move to different countries. The world is kind of a global village. It's expected for people to travel. Not really sure why this is like an insult or a slur to them. Why do they think they can make these chants to harm the players? I'm not sure. Now, another problem that we do run into is that Enzo Fernandez plays for Chelsea. And I don't know if you know anything about Chelsea. Chelsea has quite the diverse squad, and they are not reacting well to this. Now, Chelsea, in addition to potential Chelsea player from a few years ago, Jules Koundé, have all taken to social media to express their distaste for Enzo Fernandez. Let me know what you guys think of this situation in the comment section below. Honestly, with the football world as a union, I'm very delighted with how everyone's reacting. It's about time that we stop letting things slide. This is bigger than a sport, okay? This is the biggest sport in the world, and it needs to be setting how people treat each other. It's an example. It doesn't matter if these footballers, it doesn't matter if they're not good people offside the pitch. You need to be setting the example every time they put a jersey on. There's children watching, impressionable people watching. Ronaldo has 600 million followers on Instagram. Messi's just behind him. People look up to these players, and if these players are doing these types of behaviors, this is extremely unacceptable with the platform they're given.